The cheating website by the name of Ashley Madison has been hacked and 32 million users have been outed as being cheaters. And out of those 32 million people, Josh Duggar is one of them. And for those who don't know who Josh Duggar is, he is the oldest child out of the 19 Kids and Counting TV show. And basically we found out that not only is he molesting, he molested his younger siblings when he was a teenager, but then we also find out that he's cheating on his wife. And a lot of people might be shocked or outraged, or they might think that, wow, how can he do this? This person's always telling other people how to live their lives and how to be moral, and everyone else is bad because they're not like, they don't follow the rules that we think people should follow, and, this and that. But then behind closed doors, they're doing the fucked up shit that they're telling other people not to do. And I really feel bad for his kids and his wife because they're going to have to live with the fact that, this guy is a cheater. It's hard for a kid, obviously they might be too young to understand it now, but then when they grow up and they found out that, wow, my dad cheated on his, on their mom or whatever, and, and then also knowing that this has been publicized and everyone knows about it, I mean, that's rough on kids, I feel bad for them. And also with the wife, she's brainwashed. She actually thinks that it's her fault for her husband wanting to fuck around with other women. And that just goes to show how brainwashed these people are. You see this all the time in these with these religious extremists, that it's always the victim or the victim's fault for a crime being committed against them. If a woman is raped or whatever, then it's her fault because she wasn't wearing a blanket from head to cover. It's always they always want to try to say that it's the victim's fault, and it's not. But with this guy Josh Duggar, he's a hypocrite, and that's one thing that I can say about myself that I am not. I never have been one, and I never will be one. If I tell someone that this is something they should do, then I have to be okay with myself doing it as well, or at least if I was in their position doing it as well. So, like, to me, a hypocrite is someone that it's like you're not even a man. You're a boy. You're not even it's like if you want to say something, then be about that. Don't tell other people to do something and point the finger and say they're immoral, but then behind closed doors you're doing like really messed up shit or whatever, like molesting your sisters or cheating on your wife. But you see this all the time with these religious leaders and figureheads, all the time. You'll see how they'll always, for instance with gay people, they'll say, oh, we need to, homosexuality is terrible and it's immoral, and gay people having butt sex is going to bring on Armageddon. But then you see these preachers who are so vehemently against it. Like, I never got how you can be so against, like homosexuality. Like, me personally, I don't like really thinking about, gay sex. But for someone who's born, because, people are born, being gay or straight or whatever. I mean, yeah, that's what they like. I don't have no problem with it. But me, I like women. That's cool also. No issue whatsoever. But these people who, it's like, if they see or hear about homosexuality, maybe deep down inside they're they have feelings towards the same sex or whatever, but the only way they can express themselves is by being angry and gay people are they want to bring on the Christian Holocaust or some crazy shit like that. And then also they try to push for legislation that tries to ban gay marriage. In a lot of states, a lot of the people who are against gay marriage being legal or illegal state-wise were religious leaders. And then you see later on that you find out that they're gay themselves. Like, there's this one guy, Ted Haggard. He pushed for legislation in his state to make gay marriage illegal before they legalized it across the board. And we found out that he was in a motel, smoking, a prostitute's dick, basically. He was, snorting cocaine and fucking, a guy. But then this is the same guy who's always saying how everyone should live this certain kind of lifestyle that he's living or whatever, or blah blah blah, but then he's doing things that he's telling other people not to do. And this is a message to Josh Duggar and Jim Duggar, or whatever his daddy's name is. You guys are the most selfish people in America. And I say this because you guys think it's okay to have 19 kids and then wanting to have even more after the fact, when we are constantly struggling to find ways to feed the population that we already have, and we're constantly not being able to because we're running out of resources. And the fact that you guys think it's fucking acceptable to have 19 children, as if we're living in a world of plenty where there's not a limit on the amount of resources we have or are able to obtain. Yeah, you guys are definitely selfish, and don't ever point the finger and say other people are immoral. Like you guys are some, like, honestly, these people are some freaks. Like that Quiverfull movement, bunch of crazy yahoos. And that's all I have to say. Tell me what you guys think about these these nut jobs in the comments below, and enjoy your day.